Nigerian students, 50 people, please come with me.
Nigerian embassy officials are here, for example, transporting hundreds of people to Budapest, mainly students who've been walking for days. The people we spoke to said they'd come out via Hungary in order to avoid the Ukrainian-Polish border exit points to the west. Hear stories of the journey to the border. Like Victor's, a medical student in Kyiv, and his friend, Alao.
I'm a brain surgeon resident.
I don't think I've ever met a brain surgeon properly before.
Victor first went to the Polish border with Ukraine to the west, but says he was told by a Ukrainian border guard that the policy was one foreigner allowed through for every 10 Ukrainians.
They said they had a protocol for the entry to the border, and the protocol was 10 number of the
10
Ukrainian locals to one number of foreigners to gain entrance to the Polish border.
Did a border guard say that to you?
Yes, a few of them. The lady who works with the border guard said that.
They are not allowing any black people to enter inside the gates.
Many of the students we spoke to said they'd come south to the Hungarian border because of phone footage like this from border crossings into Poland. Videos purporting to show foreigners being treated differently by Ukrainian border guards at the long queues going west into Poland, something the UN's High Commissioner for Refugees has acknowledged was happening. Augustine's university lectures for medicine were due to start properly in March. Aspirations derailed for now by war. At the border crossing he first went to, he says there was a policy of large groups of black people being separated from Ukrainians.
Did somebody actually say that to you? How do you know that that was the case?
They didn't actually say it, but we could observe it.
In what way? How did you observe that?
We saw, like, we were in a queue. At first, blacks were, it wasn't like that. We were all moving together. That it got to a time, blacks were somewhere else, and other white colored skin were also somewhere else, and they were actually moving a little bit faster. The blacks weren't going at all.
Did they separate the queues?
Yes.
So black people were in one queue and white people were in another queue?
Mm-hmm.